Good morning. Yeah, so, my hair's a little wet, looks scraggly, and, I just wanted to go through some of the songs off my latest EP thing I put out. Um, let's start with this guy. I titled it You're in My Dreams, but it's actually just called In My Dreams on the EP. Felt not as like point to point. That doesn't make sense. Um, Honestly, let's see. I've had this song for a little while. I had it since sometime last year. Um, Let me. I think it started out with this. Oh, I can't hear it, of course. Let me jump back. Stand by. It's because I need that. All right. Okay, cool. Is it getting it? Yeah. It started with this, which is just arpeggiator, a cool synth sound I found. EQ'd it some verb, nothing crazy. And then I just, added the left side, a little more harsher. Nothing crazy. I love bass and low end. So I added like a sub bass and sub bass. Pretty straightforward. And then another synth bass. A little bit harder. This one's a little more rounder. Woofier. So I just added both of those just to kind of double up one another. What's this? I actually made this. I don't know. I don't think I have the. Do I? Is this it? This might be it. Yeah, it's like an aspect of it. I took one of the kits and kind of just thrashed it up. Found cool samples in Ableton and whatever, and yeah, this is a drum loop affected. What else is cool? What is this? Looks like this one got cut off. Off-world strings. Something just kind of lifts. Every time you hit a new one, it kind of dips back down. It's really nice. Very lush. Vocals, I went to my friend's, their little like vocal studio space or whatever. Took the vocals there. You wait all day before you can move on. A lot of this still just a process. Like, yeah, I'll use autotune, of course. I'm right here now. Put on some sends, some verb, some delay. Kind of kept this one pretty simple. Putting stuff back together. Is it the weather? Is it my time? I don't see you anymore. You don't fall for it anymore. I'm just saying out loud I'm the fool. You started using this Lander Effects voice things blend. Just kind of went through as like a lot of different kind of group things. You got like vocals, EQ, found parallel dirt. Thought it was cool. Kind of just differentiate
one of these layers. Vocal low, I think it's
I don't see you anymore. You don't fall for it anymore.
overdrive.
I'm just saying.
Kind of vocal aligned a little bit of it.
I don't see you anymore, but you don't fall for it anymore. I'm just saying out loud, I'm the fool.
Yep, pretty straightforward layers there. Just so send and verb, more verb, just extra verb. This one's not as much, even though it actually looks the same. Just a longer decay. And then, whoops. Just felt like I needed to do like some ad-lib stuff, so I made this. Added some primal tap delay, erosion, some resonator. The same thing, I just, Pandem. That one sounds like that. This one sounds a little bit cleaner. Just to kind of differentiate spacing. And then jumping to the big chorus. The melody came from this guy. And a lot of times I'll build a melody off of like a synth part or whatever, and I'll literally just echo that. For whatever reason, like I'll make hooks or whatever with synths first. So I have like an idea in my head, and I'll start humming it. I'm like, that's singable, and then I'll just kind of start finding words within that structure of that like melody line or whatever from the synth. So I kind of started doing, like and I just start building a story from there. Those are constantly going. What's this? Yep, 2 synth bass arps, loop. Found a cool, where is it? Yeah, found a cool little sample here. Let me group these so you can kind of hear what it is originally. It's just like a little drum sample loop, and it's affected crap out of it. Just to kind of build into this part, because here I do like a higher.
I never said I want to go. It's raining now, just lay down low.
I love doing that because it was like perfectly in my range, and it like wasn't too high, wasn't too low. I could feel like I could project fully. It was great. Then from this point, I started adding some kick and snare samples. And then over time, like after this fill or like later in the song here, I kind of just automated the volume. And then maybe it wasn't this song. I thought there was one song I added like a thick bass. What is this? Kind of found some samples, kind of just cut them up. And then at the end of this, it was just going to end like this. But then, I don't know what it was. Something came across me where I'm like, I want to add something else. I started reading the Bible, and I came across Book of Daniel. And it was Daniel 10:10. I honestly think I just searched like the word dreams or something, and started reading the Daniel chapter, and I'm like, that is definitely a word for right now. And so I just took it. Um,
Daniel 10:10. Just then,
just started making a scene audibly with it. You know, found some frogs pond sample, some nice little wind in the distance. This is just filtered, EQ'd. Just a couple effects on there. And then once I started building this,
Bad City. Stand up.
this thing, I started getting like, I just put a mic to the face. I'm just like, just start singing stuff.
Your request has been heard in heaven.
So yeah, I just recorded that. I'm like, okay, and I wrote it down. I'm like, don't forget it. And I'm like this. I added a Morse code. It basically says Daniel 1010 in Morse code. Ha ha. But yeah, that's the end of that. And then this thing. Actually, I want to look at this. The filter frequency on here is like got jacked up. And for whatever reason, it like when I export it, it like did this flutter thing, which I'm like, what the heck? So I want to try. Well, I won't do that right now. Just leave it as is. But yeah, that's the song, and then it just kind of ends, just fades out into oblivion. That's Here Are My Dreams. Pretty straightforward. But I really loved how the end, the kind of post outro thing came out. Basically is talking about. I think he saw. What did he see? Where is it? Gotta look this up. Oh yeah, he's having a vision of. I think that's probably what I searched. Vision. Let me. Don't want to read KG. Sorry, KJ. Sorry. Where? Okay, something a little more tangible. Yeah, Daniel had a vision of a messenger. You know, he was basically the messenger was saying, "Don't be afraid." Talking about since this first day, you began to pray. You humbled yourself. Your request has been heard. For 21 days, Spirit Prince of King of Persia. I kind of took out some things, you know, and then he kept going. How the messenger was speaking to him. They were having conversation back and forth. Just, hey, this is what I'm feeling. You know, I'm very weak from this vision. You know, he's kind of terrified, and then the one that looked like a man touched Daniel, and he felt his strength returning. And he just gave his strong last words: "Don't be afraid. You're very precious to God. Be encouraged. Be strong." And then I emphasized it and repeated, "Be strong," because that's where I'm at right now in life. Just kind of continuing to learn my lessons and just become better. and just stay creative, honestly, and be real about it. Even though now, today, a lot of people are looking into authenticity, and now anyone that's authentic is almost faked, which is which I don't know. It sounds very difficult. It's like trying to Uno reverse a reverse with another Uno. It's like a constant just feedback loop. I don't know. It's just weird. Anyways, that's Year of My Dreams. And I'll do another one.